Wow, all I can say about 2024 is that I feel like it broke us and built us. As you can tell from the video, it has been a wild ride. And for two people who are terrible planners, we somehow managed to create some of the most epic adventures. But here's the thing, what you see in these videos is just the highlight reel. The truth is 2024 wasn't all epic sunsets and Instagram-worthy moments. It was filled with breakdowns, losses, and moments of even questioning everything we're doing. First, let's start with the highs. We actually started this year in the Florida Keys, surrounded by water, so clear it looked fake. And the sunsets, well, those felt like a dream. From there, we tackled the East Coast with lifelong friends, and we had experiences that reminded us why we chose this crazy life that we live. From discovering Hot Springs, Arkansas, which turned out to be a total hidden gem that blew our mind away, to going to Myrtle Beach, which I'm still trying to figure out what all the hype is about from that place, to landing in Savannah, Georgia, where a 2-night stay turned into a full week because we couldn't bring ourselves to leave, to going up to Newland, North Carolina, which was a place that never even existed in our brain, but we found a mountain paradise and lifelong friends in a small town that completely stole our hearts. We even ventured to Hershey, Pennsylvania with terrifying roller coasters and met a lot of amazing friends at the Hershey RV show. And finally, just because we didn't think we did enough this year, we thought we would start the first half of a bucket list adventure, Route 66. RV life gave us these serendipitous, magical, and unforgettable moments. But the challenges, yep, they existed too. We don't always show the challenges that come with this lifestyle. Yet, this year still tested us. It started with the standard RV breakdowns, which at this point, we've just accepted as part of our job. But financially, it felt like we were constantly taking steps backwards. We tried to rent our house in Iowa out as a source of passive income, only for it to get involved in an FBI investigation. And yes, that is a really long story, but it definitely did happen. Eventually, we did finally cut all our ties with Iowa and sold our house, but unfortunately, at a major loss. And then you add all of the remote job experiences we've had, several job losses, and the inability to find a remote, flexible job to fit within this lifestyle. That, along with all of the personal stuff. Losing my grandma was one of the hardest moments of the year this year. Turning 40 also brought its own challenges with health issues I'm still trying to navigate. And the mental toll of constant travel, all of the setbacks, and just trying to make it on social media. Let me tell you, some days it feels like I'm shouting into a void, yet somehow we keep going. Because that's what you do when you're chasing your dream. What lessons have we learned? Well, with every breakdown has led to a breakthrough. We also have found new ways to connect, whether it was through Nomadic influence to help other travelers looking to monetize their content like us, or an incredible friends we have made along the way. Establishing routines, even on the road, help us stay grounded. And getting creative with our financial endeavors and content marketing gives us the push we need to move forward. I cannot stress this enough. This life is not easy. A lot of people might look at the challenges we've faced just in the last year and ask why continue. But the struggles are temporary. The memories, though, those last forever. And now we're here, closing out 2024 and headed into 2025. With more questions than answers. Should we settle down, keep traveling, quit social media, and go back to the corporate grind? I mean, what would you do in these scenarios? What I do know is this. We don't have to have it figured out. Because I didn't have it figured out last year, and yet we still had an amazing time. So I'm choosing to just trust 2025 will be just as scary, chaotic, and beautiful as this year was. To everyone who's followed along for this journey, thank you. Your support has meant the world to us. And if you're new here, welcome to the ride. Let's see what next year has in store.